not right. There we go.
Yay.
All right, are you recording? Yeah. Okay. All right, everyone. Well, welcome to the What is Coaching presentation. Thank you for being here and taking time on your busy nights. We're just going to go over a little bit tonight about what Beachbody Coaching is, obviously. So there's 4 of us that will be presenting tonight. My name's Carrie Kinsey. I'm going to be presenting along with Carrie Gocher, Bria Evenson, and Amy Crusinger, and we're all coaches from the Fierce Fit Phenomenon. So you'll see as we present that all of us are very different. We all have very different teaching styles, all very different. We're at different places in our fitness journey. We have different backgrounds, different reasons for why we want to be a coach. But yet we've all been able to be successful with this. So as you see as we go, it's not, coaching is definitely not like a one size fits all thing. So why be a coach? Like I kind of mentioned, all of us, every single coach has a different reason of why we started and why we continue to coach. And so I just wanted to run a couple of reasons by you that maybe you've thought of, and maybe some of these you haven't even thought of yet. I know when I started out to be a coach, I purely just wanted the discount. But as time has changed, there's been gaps filled that I didn't even realize that there was a gap there. So here, like needing to make more money, wanting to fire your boss, or give your current job, be a part of something bigger than yourself, want to help others achieve their goals, need accountability for your own fitness. It's definitely, when you're a coach, it's definitely more motivating to stay on top of your own fitness goals when you're leading others. You like to be involved in a fun, motivating group of people. There's no one more motivating and fun than Beachbody people, I can tell you that. Prizes, trips, free loot. I had no idea that was even a part of Beachbody before I became a coach, but some of us, we just got back from a trip from Cancun, and that was something we earned for free, so that was kind of cool. 25% discount. You get a 25% discount on all the products. Love fitness or nutrition, have seen incredible results in yourself, and you have friends asking about it. You want to party with us in Nashville for the summit. Last year it was in Vegas. This year it's in Nashville. It's a big get-together we always have. And then meet celebrity trainers, want to feel appreciated and important. And maybe you're not really sure, but you're tired of feeling stuck where you are. So no matter the reason of why you want to be a coach, there's a lot of different reasons, and all of us have different reasons, and those reasons change. But I will say that if you're solely in this for money, then it might not be the best occupation or the best job, because although there is definitely money to be made, it's not one of those get quick rich things, and it is hard, and it does take work. Let's see, I'm getting a little bit of feedback. Can you guys make sure you're all muted on your computers? If you just click on your little name, a mute box should pop up.
Bria, you might be able to do it too. Since it's your account, you could maybe find somebody too.
Just do a mute all, Bria, and then I could unmute myself.
Okay.
That'd be great. Sorry, I'm just getting a bunch of feedback. It's super fuzzy.
See what I can do here. There we go.
Okay, perfect.
There we go.
There we go. Thanks, Bria. Sorry, I'm like hearing too much stuff in my head and I was getting distracted. So, okay. Anyways, yes. So lots of reasons to be a coach, like I said. Oops. Now my slide's not working. There we go. So something I love about Beachbody is, like I said, it's if you're in it just for the money, then this probably isn't the company for you. This is a company that's very unique and very different than most other companies. We're focused on truly helping people and making a difference in people's lives. And the way we do that is we focus on 4 main things. So fitness, nutrition, peer support, and rewards. So we're not just a company that focuses on fitness. We're not just a nutrition where we only have one, we just sell a shake or just sell supplements. We have the full package of things that truly help people change their lives and get lasting results. So one of the main things we do as a coach is we run, oops. Bria, can that out. Lizelle, I think that's you. Yeah. Whoops. Hard time of night. So there we go. Thank you. So one of the main things we do as coaches, and some of you might have been participants in these groups before, but we run what are called challenge groups. And they're all take place online in a private group. And we focus on these exact things. We focus on fitness, nutrition, and support. And those are, like I said, the things that will lead to lasting results. And that's what, as coaches, something we offer to people to help people to get results. So these are some of our programs and our products that we sell. We have a little bit of something for everyone. You guys have, these are household names, really. P90X and Insanity, and these are a lot of the programs that most anyone has heard of. And so we have amazing products to offer people. But not only that, like I mentioned, we focus on nutrition. We have Shakeology, which is why I became a coach. That's what I initially fell in love with, is all that nutrition packed into one shake. That's something else we offer people. And then it all comes with meal plans, all the programs. And then along with that is our peer support. In the groups we have where everyone checks in daily and helps have that accountability and support. So that's one of the main things we do as coaches, is we run the accountability groups to help people. We focus on those three main things to help people to be successful and to reach their goals. And the amazing thing is, is that it works. People get results. And I found as a coach, that's one of the things I've loved the most, is seeing people change their lives. And it's more than just losing a couple pounds for people. It's feeling good and feeling happy and getting their lives back. And as a coach, that's super addicting. And I think Amy and Carrie and Bria will agree with me that it's so fulfilling to know that you helped those people make those changes and be happy and gain their confidence. And like it really is addicting, and it's awesome to open those messages from people and them thanking me when I feel like, they did the work, but we're the ones who encouraged them and connected them with that program that helped them to change their lives. So that's one of the main things we do. Beachbody's goal is to end the trend of obesity. And I love that. That's what it's focused on. It's focused on helping people, ending that trend and changing lives. And that's exactly why I love Beachbody, is because that's my goal. It's not all about selling and just selling a product. It's really about changing lives. So Amy is going to take it over now, and she's going to talk a little bit about what we do every day as a coach. So the big thing we do is these challenge groups, but she's going to show you a little bit of what our day-to-day looks like.
Right. Perfect. Okay. So our day-to-day gets really, that's sort of like the big question everybody has when they start. And you guys, my internet I'm in a hotel in who knows where, New York. So Carrie, interrupt me if I get too broken up or something, and finish for me, just if people can't hear me. So, and I can't see any video, so you have to actually say something. Okay. So to give you an example, I know one of the biggest questions people have is am I going to have enough time to get this done? And when you first start out as a coach, it's definitely something we all, I think, face at some point, if not right away, then, as we get going a little bit, sort of that time management, how do I actually get everything done? Because most Beachbody coaches honestly are not doing it full time, right? They don't have 6 to 8 hours a day to dedicate to the business. We have full-time stay-at-home moms. We have, full-time working moms that are at home with kids too, for part of the day. And then we have guys that have full-time jobs. It's a very diverse group of people all trying to fit in this business. And so it leads to a lot. When I started, for example, my husband was deployed. I had 3 kids, 6, 3, and 2. And so I didn't have they weren't taking naps during the day. I had to fit it in somehow. So my point on that is it is absolutely possible to do it with a small amount of time, as long as you are doing it smart. And that's kind of what I want to talk a little bit about. So once you sign up to be a Beachbody coach, your number one thing that you're going to focus on is your own health, right? You have to show people that the workouts are working, that the Shakeology is changing your life. And the good news is these are amazing products. It's something, like Carrie was saying, you can believe in. And so the very first thing that you have to find time for every day is get your workout in, drink your Shakeology, and start talking about it with people. Okay, you're going to post about it on social media, or you're going to talk to your friends at the park, or whoever. You just have to be willing to talk about it, because you're going to be excited about it once you first get started and you really start seeing how different you feel. Another thing that we really focus on as Beachbody coaches that I enjoy a lot is our own personal development. So you're going to start trying to find books or podcasts that really inspire you, lift you up, make you believe in yourself, help you achieve your goals, and those types of things. So at a minimum, you want to spend 10 minutes a day as a brand new coach. When you get to the level that Carrie, Bria, and myself are at, it's more like 30 minutes a day, truly, that we have to really invest in learning to become better people and sort of tackling our demons, those things that are holding us back, because you have to just sort of get rid of that glass ceiling that's above you and just go for it. And that's where personal development comes in. Okay. And then you're going to have just like your little, what I call like your business. This slide up here is my daily to-do list that I give to my coaches, and they click it off every day. So you're just going to start adding people to your network, reconnecting with old friends, and you're going to start inviting people to your challenge groups and things. You're going to post in your current challenge groups and make sure you're inviting people to join you on the call. You're going to check in your back online office and email leads. And then the last thing that I do every day, of course, is answer messages, because that's where you can kind of get bogged down. So I try and spend a lot more time doing my workout, my personal development, get those done first. And then it takes, about, add 3 friends, reconnect with 5 old friends, and invite people. That's like 10 minutes, okay? You just click, message a few people. How are you doing? Okay, and then you're going to post in your current challenge groups and check in with those guys. That's about 15 minutes, and then, check in your backline office, make sure everything's okay, email out your leads, 5 minutes. And then that answering messages. That's where you kind of can get bogged down. So the good news is if you do it in a system like this, like click it off. This is what I'm doing every day. And then at the end, say you only have 10 minutes left at the end of your business time, you answer messages for 10 minutes and you're done for that day, and you have to shut down your stuff and come back to answering messages the next day. So it's a very doable system. If you have 3 hours a day, there is plenty of stuff that you can fill it with. Besides answering messages, you can create beautiful slides like this one that Carrie did. You can jump on Zooms like what we're doing now. We have team Zooms. There's other ways you can fill your time that are important and valuable. But these little things on this list are the things that we do every single day, no matter what. I moved across the country from Hawaii all the way to Maryland every single day, no matter what. I did all of these 10 things. Those are those like basic things, and it really takes about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how long you want to answer messages. Okay, so I put in 2 hours every day right now, but I've been doing this for a while, and I have a team that I need to help. And then sometimes I have Zooms and I have different team calls. So I can put into about 3 hours a day. If that gives you an idea of where you're going to start, maybe an hour a day, and then you're going to build. And then eventually, like elite coaches and stuff, they can retire from their full-time jobs. They can hire daycare if they want to, those kinds of things, because they make a lot more money, and then they can add more time. But really an hour a day is what you need to start off with. So that's what I've got. Go ahead, Carrie Gocher, your turn.
Okay, great. So what is a coach? Sharing a little bit about what a coach doesn't have to be. If you want to click on the first one, Carrie. So we don't have to be experts, personal trainers, or have a nutrition degree. It is okay if we have these certifications too, but our job as coaches is to guide people to the right program for their nutrition and fitness goals, then encourage and motivate them along the way. So Beachbody has the tools for us. We basically, our focus is about being there for our friend, our family member, our challenger, and being their biggest supporter and cheering them on with their personal health and fitness goals. Okay, and the next one, Carrie. We do not have to be in super excellent shape to be a coach. So we don't have to be the fittest. I personally became more fit since coaching. We just share pieces of our own journey and invite others to join us so we can strive to be healthier and more fit each day together. If you saw the people on the Beachbody Summit stage and saw some of the transformations, it's so inspiring. and them sharing their story about, how they're overcoming their struggles, and basically sharing that as part of their coaching. It allows other people to join them and know that they're not alone. So one of the most important tips we tell new coaches is just to be yourself. Certain people will relate to you where you are, your journey. Okay, so for the next one, we do not have to be experienced salespeople. So this is a common hesitation. I know it was one of mine when I first started, but then I realized that I genuinely love Beachbody products and how they're changing my life. So I was simply sharing and offering an incredible solution to someone's problems. We're not selling at all. It's like sharing a good recipe. Whether or not they decide to join us is up to them. So our job is basically to share. So moving on to the other side of what a coach should be, this is really what Amy had shared. So sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. We just need to be passionate and dedicated to helping others, and have the willingness to share, what's working for us, what are we doing to be successful. And so for the next bullet point, we need to be proof that the products work. So we need to be exercising daily and drinking Shakeology and being that leader by example. If we expect others to do the same, then we should be leading by example. Okay, so for the last one, finally, coaches need to be consistently improving and developing ourselves, is what Amy touched on. So spending 10 minutes a day to learn something new is a big part of our culture, and it's become one of my favorite parts of what we do as coaches. Personal development is key in building confidence, setting goals, and helping coaches stay focused on those activities that help them to grow their business. So hopefully that clears up a little bit of what a coach doesn't have to be versus what a coach should be. And I'll pass it over to Bria now.
Thanks, Carrie. And I just have to really quickly say, it's been really exciting. Like, none of us live anywhere near each other, but it's exciting to work with these girls and do this and actually see your own team build, because they become really good friends and you feel excited to participate in something like this and watch other people's success. And anyway, it was just nice hearing you guys speak. So I just wanted to address first getting started, because I think that's often a really common question. What does it cost to be a coach? And initially, when you decide to become a coach, you have a couple options to get started. You could just go right out and sign up. And if you're in the US, it's $39 US. If you're in Canada, it's $49 US. And bam, you're a coach. So that's really the sign up fee. And then every month after that, you do pay coach fees of $15.95 US or $17.95 per month in Canadian. And really those coach fees, I think, the monthly fees have a lot to do with just handling your website and having the customer service available for you. So it's a pretty tiny price to pay. But more commonly, how we recommend people start up is actually choosing to purchase a challenge pack, which is a challenge pack is like a program, a fitness program, if you haven't been through a challenge, as well as a month of Shakeology. And this is how, you heard everyone speak about earlier, like running a challenge and offering these challenge groups to our customers is really the most effective thing that we do as coaches. It allows us to create and facilitate an environment for people to come and use these tools that are really good quality tools and proven to help them achieve their goals and get started on their journey toward living a healthy and fulfilling life. So it really is important also in your journey of living, being like a product of the product. It's important that you understand and kind of have your own experience with the product. So if you have already purchased a challenge pack, or if you choose to purchase one as you sign up as a coach, you don't actually have to pay that initial sign-up fee. It's just the cost of your challenge pack, which can be anywhere between like $140 US is the starting point of the challenge packs, or $154 as the starting pack in Canada. So that's really it. That's the cost of your business. And then after you decide to sign up, as I said, you just have that monthly fee. And like really your initial goals as we move on into like that very first month as a coach, our goal really is to help you start your journey, start your own experience, and then also help enough people that those costs are covered. That's sort of your first primary goal. And that's what we do in your first month of training is we work together, typically with your upline sponsor coach. So whoever invited you here today, you might actually choose to co-coach your first challenge group. And all you need to do in that, by the end of that first month or the first couple months, whenever you're ready, is to help 3 people in a challenge group. And that will cover your cost of your challenge pack and beyond. So just 3 people. And you don't even have to keep helping those like 3 new people every month to keep that covered. But that's sort of the bare minimum of what we like to do, because how we earn as coaches are 2 ways. One is through commissions. So we do make a 25% commission on pretty much everything that we sell. And then we also make what we call team volume bonuses. And as you go up a bit further, there are other bonuses that you can earn. There's profit sharing that the company does and matching bonuses. But those are really the 2 key ways that we earn. Initially, it's going to be through commissions, which you'll always get. And then as you choose to build the team, you actually get bonus based on how well they do as well. And that's really where the recurring revenue and why you start to see through this journey that it's sort of like a hockey stick. And even when I look at my past earnings, of course my phone's going to ring at this time, it never rings, sorry. But you know, when you start out, you'll really notice it's a slow build, but then as you can see sort of the earning potential of the coaches keep going, that it really does a hockey stick effect, because this has a compound effect aspect to it. As you grow, as you reach more people, as you teach them and as they reach more people, you really start to see that income rising. And for example, you know, like we've seen our upline sponsor coach easily go into making, you know, over 200 grand just in the last couple of years. So that's been a pretty exciting number to see. You can imagine what that can do for your life and the lives of other people. And then finally, I think what I wanted to just talk about is the training and the team in this getting started. So the training is really cool because this is your own business. So you can choose not to participate in any training. That's okay. And sometimes we have big things that go on in our lives, like moves across country or new babies, or, you know, things that are not as exciting as that, that require us to maybe step back a little bit and just do the bare minimum in our business. But no matter what, in the online office that you get, there's always optional training that you can use to go at your own pace. And also what we offer as a team and what we offer when you join a team is actual training sort of for your specific level. So if you want to follow those trainings and if you want to do them every single day the way a challenge group is run, then we're there for you as well. Your coach, your sponsor coach will be there to work with you as much as you want to work. And if it's not the time and you need to take a step back, that's okay too. So that's really the exciting part. And also just with regards to the team, I think I kickstarted this session, this slide off really with in regards to the team, is that it's a pretty special thing to spend your day working with people who are focused on being very positive. I know I get to hear a lot of my friends that I went to university with talking about their jobs, and they aren't necessarily in really positive environments. And I'll tell you that every single day, the people I get to work with that are around me, above me, and on my team with me are just focusing on living a really happy, healthy life. And there's not much more that can give you kind of those exciting shivers each day when you go to sit down and do some work than knowing the people around you have got your back and that they want to see you succeed, and they're just genuinely really good people. So to close out today, I just want to talk about, like, is this for you? And what does it take? And I think that many of us, probably most of us on here, are either parents, or if you work, maybe you already have a job like a teacher or a nurse or a doctor, whatever it is that actually already helps people. But if you are in any type of those positions, which I imagine sums up everyone here, then you understand how good it can feel to really help other people and the difference that can make in your life when you know you're making a difference in someone else's life. So I think what it takes to be successful is to take that little light that you start to feel in that little moment right there and actually be able to look at the bigger picture of it all. To recognize that when you keep going and you do these basic things every single day and you put yourself out there and face those fears, that you can really make a massive impact, not only in your physical fitness and health and your families, and your financial fitness, we like to call it, but also in like the physical bodies and the financial success of the people around you. And that is what I think you need to have inside of you to be successful at this, is the desire to help other people the best that you can. Because this really is about building a business based on lifting other people up. It's not about selling stuff. It's really about, as I said, facilitating that environment that encourages people to reach further, dream bigger, and do more. So a quote that I really love to share and that I often think about if I am feeling unmotivated is simply, nothing changes if nothing changes. And I remember when I was considering being a coach, I had my youngest child was just a year old, and I had finally had sort of my first transformation. I was finally feeling better about myself physically, but I was still feeling a little confused about which direction I wanted my life to go. I had originally enjoyed, in Canada we get a year's maternity leave, which is pretty awesome, I know, and I'd enjoyed that with my daughter, but we were living in the US when I had my son, and we decided, okay, this time I'd stay home instead of going back to work. And I just knew when I heard about this opportunity, because I sort of entertained a lot of different things, going back to school or, you know, getting back into recruiting, which was sort of my background, and I just remember thinking that there was something about this. Like, I know there was noise and I had objections and I had fears, but there was something about this opportunity that I just couldn't seem to snuff out. I thought maybe this could be something for me. Maybe I could make a difference in the lives of other people. And I think what I want to encourage you is that if you have that light, if you have that little thing inside of you that's saying maybe, then I think you should just fan that flame, because to become a coach and to make a difference in other people's lives this way, and to know that what you're focused on every day is living your healthiest and most fulfilling life and sharing that with other people, is really something that I think has brought so much passion into my life, and is really what life is all about, is living your best, loving your best, and helping others to do the same. So that's what I wanted to finish talking about today. And I think we may have one more slide before we're going to open it up to questions. But, it's just that, you know, if you have to get going, because I know we kind of went a little bit late on this call, or we're right on our time. But just know that after this call, that whoever invited you is going to follow up with you and ask if you have any further questions, if you'd rather not ask them publicly on the group, and help you determine if this is something that you're ready for. And that's it. That's our presentation for you guys tonight. So I'm going to unmute everyone and open it up in case you do have some questions. So just give me a second. Sorry, I have to apologize to Carrie earlier. I was still learning how to unmute everyone. I haven't done much of that. There we go.
Oh, good.
There we go. So does anybody have any questions at this time that we can help answer, for anyone in particular or for the group?
Don't be shy. We're not scary.
I mean, we're a little scary, let's be honest.
Okay, yeah, you're right. We're
I
pretty.
washed my hair today, so I'm not that scary.
Oh, you're so lucky. I didn't wash mine yesterday.
Well, thank you guys so much for being on. It was really nice to see some faces and just experience this with you guys. So thank you for participating and taking the time away from your families, because we know that's a big deal, because we all have them. But please reach out if you have questions or thoughts. Just know that we're here and we're happy to help.
Ditto. Yep.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, feel free to sign off. Thanks, guys.
You could stop recording. Do you know how?